Hi everybody, Lori here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a couple of fun projects to share with you using some of the new May release with Waffle Flower. It's called their Beach Days release, and I'm loving the new Postage Collage editions. I have a couple new ones to try out. First up is the Postage Collage Beach Days stencil set, and then we have the Postage Collage 4th of July stencil set. And then to go along with the beach theme, there is the Postage Collage Beach Day stamp set. And then there's these little Subsentiments called Shore. So they're kind of like beachy, pre-printed sentiment strips. So I'm using the grip mat. I have a panel of white cardstock cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. This is the Beach Days stencil set. This is 1 out of 3. There's 3 stencils. They're labeled, they're numbered, there's registration marks. It's so easy to line up. It even kind of tells you what these things are if you're confused. Like it says in the etching, this part here is sand, this part here is sky, and this part is water. So you kind of know what color to do. Certainly you can do variations, how dark or light. You don't have to make it brown sand. I've seen some examples where they make it bright purple and hot pink, and it all looks fabulous. But if you're just wondering, what am I blending? Well, it's kind of labeled, so it really helps you out. I'm sticking kind of true to, I'm doing a very light, what did I use? LATTE. I think I'm using all Pawsitively saturated inks for the most part by Simon Says Stamp for my inks, and some little mini blender brushes, and using SEAFOAM for the sky and the water. I was thinking of doing 2 different shades of blue, but then I decided keep it all kind of consistent and cohesive. So I'm going for kind of a subtle, dreamy, beachy vibe. Now we're on to stencil number 2, and this is the water. So this is kind of, each little square is like its own little postage stamp / scene. And since this one is beachy, each one has its own little beachy scene. I love the one on the right. It's like a big, what do you call that? A seagull? Like a just seagull just poking its head out looking at you like asking for a French fry. And if you really want to know what drew me to this whole stencil set, is right in the heart of it is a big old serving of French fries. And it looks like it comes in a McDonald's container, if you're asking me. So I did that in red, obviously. And then, you have the beach umbrellas, which I'm automatically thinking, how cool would it be if you make them rainbow? But I've seen so many fun examples using the umbrellas in different colors. So you really can get a lot of different looks depending on the colors that you choose. So while I'm blabbing away, we're already on stencil number 3. I'll have everything linked below, all the new products, all the ink colors that I used. Here I pulled out some of the little Waffle Flower kind of detail blending brushes. Those are great for small areas, and I do use a little bit of Post-it tape here and there to mask off. So like for the fries, I didn't want to get the yellow onto the fry container because I really wanted to make that red like McDonald's. We're loving it. Okay, and then I'm trying to keep the same colors consistent throughout so it has a cohesive feel. But I did want to attempt, a colorful beach umbrella. Now this one was a little bit, you can see that I'm masking off and I'm making all the different colors. But when I show you my next card for the 4th of July, I only use 3 colors. You can make this very, very simple. You can just do for each stencil 1 color. But if you want to get real intricate like me, pull out the Post-it tape, mask it off, and bring in as much color as you can do that too. So you can do as much or as little as your little postage collage loving heart desires. But either way, I just have so much fun with these. I feel like I'm in my postage card making theme era right now. The Greetery has some postage stuff that I love. Here we have Waffle Flower, which is amazing. I think Gina K has some postage stuff coming out or out. Is there somebody I'm forgetting? But either way, I love the theme. I love the trend. I'm here for it. And mostly, I love those French fries. Look at how cute they are right there in the center. Who would have thunk it? A big batch of French fries right in the middle of a beach theme. But I am not complaining. Now here's a little, what is this? Woodsy, a very, very dark brown that I'm using for the silhouette of the sailboat, and the seagull's eyes. And then now I pulled out that Postage Collage Die to die cut the whole shebang. I'm going to add some details with the Postage Collage Beach Days stamp set. And I'm doing this in a very light. I think I used that, what's it called? Fawn. It's a very, very light gray-brown color, and I'm just adding a few of those postage stamps here and there, overlapping the scenes, but not too overwhelmingly distracting. Just here and there to give it a little something, something. Now for a sentiment, I pulled out this is an older stamp set. It's called Sentiment Editions 2, and I'm stamping the word enjoy. I love this elongated, scripty, handwritten look, and then I'm going to cut it out with the coordinating die. I just stamped it with VersaFine Onyx Black ink. Take it off camera, run it through my die cutting machine, and then I'm going to combine it with one of these Subsentiments Shore die cuts. This one here says relax and enjoy, but I did a little surgery. I trimmed off the word enjoy, and I also made the sentiment strip slightly thinner. And I'm popping up my little postage panel on a cream card base, foam tape on the enjoy, just going to center that right in the center, and then nestle in that relax and pre-printed sentiment right there above enjoy. I added a few little clear, kind of like confetti sequins, just for a little blingity bling, and this card is finished. So you've got the beach theme, postage theme, relax and enjoy. Have yourself some French fries, buckle in. We're moving on to card number 2. Now this one features the Postage Collage 4th of July stencil. Again, 3 stencils, but I wanted to show you how easy this can be if you just do one color per stencil. So this one I pulled out Poppy, which is from Concord 9th, but I love this Poppy Red. One of my favorite reds of all the ink colors. I don't know, it's just like the perfect poppy red. I started off with a small blender brush, but then realized since I'm going to do the whole thing with one color, just use a bigger brush. You can cover more area with less effort, and it's a little more forgiving. So you've got the American flag, the balloons, banners, what do you got, fireworks, all the iconic 4th of July things that Americans love. Now, if you're not a United States citizen, this probably isn't going to be for you, obviously, but you know the Americans sure do love their 4th of July. And I grew up celebrating. My mom used to decorate flags everywhere. We would, go see the fireworks and all this stuff. We still go. The kids love it. You know what's funny is our dog, Hank, he does not get scared at fireworks. He doesn't. I've seen the videos, my friends that have dogs, they get the shakes, and that's so sad. And I was worried, but I don't know why he does not give a rip about the fireworks. But honestly, I don't give a rip about the fireworks anymore. I could care less. I feel like if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Maybe we just don't have very exciting fireworks here in our small town. But I went ahead and die cut it first. This third stencil, I'm going to use white ink. And I don't know why I thought I should die cut before using white ink. Another thing that you could do is use a paste if you have it, because this whole stencil is just stars. So if you wanted to use some glitter paste or white paste, but for the ones that are white, I used a very light lemonade ink. So I made yellow stars so it would show up a little bit better. But then for the portions that are blending on the blue, I'm using a white pigment ink. And I'm kind of pouncing that color into the stencil. So I'm trying to make white stars on the blue ink. This would be a great opportunity to use paste. I couldn't find any. Believe me, I rummaged through all of what I have, and I do not have any white paste. So I'm going to have to buy some because you never know when you need it. Okay, now this is the Postage Collage stamp set. I pulled it out and added a few little postage details. This time I used black ink. Because the colors are so bold, I needed it to kind of, match the intensity. So I'm adding all those little postage details, popping this up on a soft gray card base. Now for a sentiment, I had to get a little creative. Another older stamp set, it's called the Love Thanks Sentiments stamp set. And I'm embossing a sentiment in white onto some royal blue cardstock. And it says always and forever. I think it's meant for like an anniversary or a wedding card. But hey, I thought it was kind of fitting for the 4th of July. You know, America, land of the free, home of the brave, always and forever. Just go with it. And then I added a few more of those little clear confetti sequins, and this card is finished. You have the 2 new postage theme stencil sets with Waffle Flower. Check out their new May release. I also have a giveaway in my description box. Check it out. It's just for a couple days. You can leave a comment for your chance to win a $20 gift certificate to Waffle Flower. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.